It is 5:36 on your Tuesday morning, and every Tuesday, traffic expert Jason Luber listens to you about a topic that is driving you crazy.
Yeah, so if you have a question for Jason, just scan that QR code that's on your screen. Jason, you heard from a viewer who wants to learn more about train tracks.
Well, and I learned a lot about train tracks, and it's interesting stuff. But this one is some really rough crossings over in East Denver. It's Daniel from Denver who wrote to me saying, "What's driving you crazy? The railroad track crossings on Havana north and south of 51st Avenue. Union Pacific will never do anything. Both rail lines are never used and likely abandoned. Denver refuses to repair the numerous major potholes that are outside the track. Please help." Well, when I went out there to take a look, my first interaction was driving over them. I had to slow down to maybe 20 miles an hour as the crossings are very uneven. Now, when I walked next to them, I saw some significant pothole-like gaps in there between the pavement and the tracks. A few old rail ties are sticking out of the ground. One part of the sidewalk you saw just a moment ago, it was heaving and cracking, and there are some dips on either side of the crossings. It also appeared to me, like it does to you, that tracks are not being used, but Union Pacific representatives assures me that the tracks do still serve several businesses in that area, typically operating overnight. Now, when I talked to the city of Denver and to Union Pacific Railroad, I was told the same thing. Relief is coming, but not until sometime in the spring of next year. I was told these repairs can't be done sooner as the temperature needs to be warmer for the asphalt to set up properly. And Union Pacific tells me the part of the road that leads up to the tracks and the rail ties would all be replaced, and it looks terrible right now. The city tells me they had their pothole patching team make some repairs in October. I saw some of those patches, but I also saw several significant gaps still between the tracks and the pavement. I was told a patch crew would come out again to inspect the area and was assured that they would continue to monitor both crossings until a permanent repair is made in next spring. Now, one of the reasons you see so many of these crossings in disrepair is the high cost to make these repairs. I talked with someone from Union Pacific Railroad. He provided me with a stunning figure. He said the railroad invests about $10 million per day into the railroad infrastructure, with half of that, he said, going to rail, ties, and crossings. Most people haven't heard of the new law. Actually, there's from earlier this year. It's called the Railroad Crossing Maintenance Cost Allocation Act. That could actually lead to more crossing repairs in the future, and I explain all of that in the online version of this story. It's available right now on Denver7.com, top of the page to Denver 7 traffic.
I was going to say that'll test your suspension, but $10 million a day?
A day,
That
which is
explains
amazing.
it.
Yeah. So, but it's just super expensive for the railroads to keep up with all of these crossings across the country, and so that's one of the reasons you don't see as much repairs as we would like.
Yeah, absolutely.
The drive out in that area looks just fine. You can see from I-70 out at Havana, it looks good. There's no issues for us getting out to the airport. It's starting to get a little bit busier, but overall the conditions out there look good. And you can see the drive time is only at about 10 to 15 minutes with speeds averaging around 70 miles an hour. We'll take a look at the forecast for you folks coming up in just a bit.